football. Call 1-800-678-9500 or go online at siorder.com.
Tonight on NFL Total Access from the 2011 Combine, the drills from day 2 are in the books. Find out who stood out when the running backs, quarterbacks, and wide receivers hit the field. That's tonight at 7 Eastern.
Juicy fruit. That's our piece.
Can you get me juicy fruit and not spearmint?
Whatever gets the competitive juices flowing.
America's game.
Okay, moments ago in John Lott's weight and reps room, 225 is the pound, is the weight. And that's Stephen Pyle of Oregon State lifting.
We got a live one. Lock it out. Nice. Good job, son. Good job.
Let's go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nice job. Keep going. Nice. I like it. That's it, son. Nice. Good job. Keep going. Yeah, let's go.
That's a new all-time record at 49. There you go,
49 for Stephen Pyle, 4 better than the record since 2000. 225 pounds, 49 times in how many seconds?
I got him in 59.31 seconds.
Okay.
Basically a minute under that bar.
A minute under that bar. 11,025 pounds was lifted in less than a minute's time. That's remarkable.
Was he D lineman number 39?
Yeah.
If I was number 40, I would have passed. I'm with you. Next guy.
Oh, man. And you just, I love, the camaraderie that you see there, too. He's being rooted on by the rest of his group. John Lott screaming at him. And then you could see the defensive coaches who were in the stands, they're pumping their fists, too.
What I like about, and what that graphic kind of exposed when we showed the top 10 lifters of all time, there weren't many guys that had long NFL careers. So it doesn't guarantee, just like a fast 40 doesn't guarantee you're a great football player. But the thing I like about Pyle, his strength and what I saw him tape match up. He's a late first-round pick, and he's a really good football player.
Well, with all these defenses that's going to the 34 and the shortage of nose tackles that we have, the services will be needed.
His strength in the weight room translates to the football field.
That's 5.5 tons in less than a minute.
Rich, I'm going to guess you're a little fascinated by that.
That's absurd.
Bring up your guy, jog up.
So the back, they just got done running the flat route.
Yeah.
And what most of these guys struggle with is running out of the flat route, because the minute you look back for the ball, you start to coast. When the ball's not coming to you, you need to run out of that flat route, because there's another route coming behind.
You're exactly right.
So that's the challenge with most of these guys when you watch them run these routes, understanding where you're at in the progression. A lot of the guys, they caught the ball well, turned it up. Some of them struggled with locating the ball.
And Marshall, again, the difference between the college game and the NFL game, when you're talking about guys coming out of spread offenses, 90% of their movement in the spread is crossing in front of the quarterback's face on the zone read, or whether it's bootleg, play action, whatever, they're cutting crosses. They're not getting that quick flat route. They're not running a bunch of routes they're going to have to run at the next level. So most of these guys for the last 2 months have been training for these drills, but it's not natural to them. They're just starting to run.
The thing that I feel most backs, once you leave college and you come to the NFL, is catching the ball in flight. And when I say that, I'm talking about As a running back, you're accustomed to seeing the ball leave the quarterback hands.
I know where you're going. Yep.
You become more of a receiver in the NFL because everything's thrown on time. And when your head turns, that ball's in the air. Can you locate it and make the catch?
Yep. With all those bodies around,
yes,
it's coming out of these defensive tackles and offensive linemen, and all of a sudden that ball's on top of you, right?
Yep. And sometimes those routes are ran after you check the protection.
And let's be honest, in today's NFL, the pass protection for the running back has gotten more complicated than ever. You talk to running back coaches, offensive line coaches, and the buzzword now is, the coast-to-coast scan protection, where they've got to be able to block either side of the quarterback, not just one side.
Exactly. This route here, the arrow route, I love running this route. You want to chop your feet. You don't have time to. Right. Because you're trying to sell the fact that you're going to the flat that they just ran.
Right.
And as that linebacker goes, you need to put that foot to the ground and get underneath and upfield.
Yep.
And if you can execute this route, it's kind of like making the cut, trying to make a guy miss.
And Marshall, isn't it kind of like a progression? You already had the speed out or the flat route. Now you're running this little inside angle, and off this little inside angle, you're going to run that whip route, where you rotate off your inside foot and come back out, right? So that they can't just sit or squat on any one route, correct, as a running back.
Exactly. This route here, this is a win now route. You win on this route, you catch the ball, because most of the time that's the middle linebacker, because the outside linebacker has already buzzed. You might hit your head on the goalpost.
Darren Evans, Virginia Tech.
And I always watch the guy. Is his hands just up waiting for the ball, or are you running with your arms moving and you pluck the ball out of the air?
Exactly. Now, and we used that term yesterday for the wide receiver, a natural plucker. This kid right there, Alex Green in Hawaii, he caught so many footballs naturally.
That was good there.
Halo.
Yeah, that was good.
Kendall Hunter from Oklahoma State. This little kid does everything well. Double catch. Mark Ingram.
He's a grunter, isn't he?
Yes, that's a pretty good catch right there.
Yeah, it was.
I want to see him catch the ball.
Kel LaSure.
You thinking late first for Ingram? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking somewhere in that 15 to 22 range.
Who needs one? Everybody?
You never have too many backs.
I knew you were going to say that right now. I knew you were going to go there.
If you think about the New Orleans Saints and what they went through this year, how many backs have they lost?
Well, a lot of people are thinking maybe
New England. New England, a lot of people are talking about a running back. And they have 2 first-round picks.
When don't they, by the way? Name a round when they don't have multiple picks. Then I'll start listening.
That's about right.
Watching the running backs go through a drill on a very long Sunday. We've been on the air since 9 a.m. Eastern. Where have you been? We've had quarterbacks and wide receivers. Now the running backs.